Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself to breakfast and honest responsive. The Torah says, Adam kiyeh b'ar b'saro says the pachas of Baharis. If a man has different types of these leprosy, v'huva el Aaron, he gets brought to Aaron the Kohen. So a man is known by many names. You can be an Adam, you can be a Gever, you can be Ish, Enosh. But the Adam is considered, according to the Alshik, is considered one of the most important names that you give a person, calling him an Adam. So the Alshik brings down, he says, why is somebody bringing this, is afflicted with these lesions? Is because he said Lashon Hara. Lashon Hara is one of the worst sins compared to the three cardinal sins. In fact, you can lose your Olam Haba from this. So the question, though, that Rabbi Yaakov Beilis raises over here is somebody, he's doing something terrible. It's like telling Lashon Hara, why is he called the most exalted of all the names? He's called an Adam. Why is he called an Adam? He should be called something else. Adam means the most lofty of individuals. Why is the term Adam used in this particular situation? So Yaakov Beilis brings a story from Pesach 1910 in the Ukraine near Kiev. And what it is that they accused a man, Beilis, of killing a Christian child and using the blood for the matzah. They even had a witness showing that this guy, Beilis, was chasing after this Christian boy. So of course it became the big trial. Everybody may have heard of the Beilis trial. He had defending him Oscar Rosenberg, one of the best criminal defense attorneys. He was assisted by the rabbi of Moscow, Rabbi Yaakov Mazeh. Mazeh stands for Mizera Aaron HaKohen. He's from the seeds of Aaron HaKohen. So during this particular trial, they accused the Jews of using blood for the matzahs, and the defense, is defending him, and they're saying, you Jews, they brought witnesses that showed that the Jews used blood to kill Christians. That they brought the defense. So what happened was the prosecutor rang out, and of course, the defense attorney said Jews are abhor blood. They would never use blood for anything. We abhor using blood at all. Said, the prosecutor said, we'll bring you a proof. The Gemara says that only a Jew is called Adam, a non-Jew is not called Adam. So therefore, you don't respect non-Jews. You can use Christian blood because you don't consider them people. So Rabbi Yaakov Mazeh was brought in. They said, listen, you bring quoting from the Talmud, we got to bring a rabbi who knows the Talmud. And he brings proof from different sources that, yes, they're not allowed to kill a Gentile. A Gentile can bring a carbon. We certainly don't hate Gentiles. We're not going to kill Gentiles. But the prosecutor kept saying, but the Gemara still says that the non-Jew is not considered an Adam. So Rabbi Mazeh brings a proof, and he answers the question, why is Adam unique? And he says, listen, here you have a situation with the Beilis trial. Every Jew around the world is bothered, but we're all connected in one particular body. We're a Raven Zelazet. If you had a non-Jew who was on the trial for the same situation, you wouldn't have every non-Jew around the world championing his defense. That's why Adam is in the singular, because we're one body, one unit. Everybody else is an ish. They're individuals. And that's the truth what's going on over here. So Rabbi Yaakov Beilis says, quoting Rosh Shlomo Gansried, that's why in our pasuk we use the word Adam. Because what happened was that you're studying Lashon Hara, you're showing disunity, you're showing hatred among Jews. And that's what Lashon Hara was all about. He's brought to Aaron HaKohen. Aaron HaKohen is somebody who pursues peace and love among Jewish people, and we have to get him back that we're all part of one unit. And Badav Yashav B'chos L'Machaneh Mashavo, the Mitzorah dwells outside the tent until he realizes and understands that we are Adam. We're all one individual, one person, one man, one heart, unity of the Jewish people. Have a wonderful day.